What is going on, my lovely Aries? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, my love. So, guys, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you guys find this reading is when it's for you. All right. Keep in mind, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. Okay. And just a disclaimer, guys, I will never, ever, 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 ever contact you for a reading. Okay. If someone does, it is a scammer trying to get you. So please don't get got. Although I haven't heard of anyone getting messages from a fake page in a while, so hopefully they stopped. Hopefully. All right, Aries, past, present, and future. Let's see what is going on. All placements for Aries, past, present, and future. So the first card, guys, that we have for the past, Page of Cups reversed. Okay. We have the Two of Swords and the Hermit card reversed. I think that there was an important decision to be made, but there's something that was kind of like bullshit, or there's something that maybe you didn't know, or maybe you weren't aware of. All right, we have the King of Wands reversed, the Fool card, the Three of Cups reversed. Whether this came from your end or someone else's end, and I'm saying your end because this technically would be your energy, King of Wands reversed. But to be fair, like this manipulative energy only shows up in the fire energy and in the water energy. So, you know, but there's something here that seems fucked up. And it's like someone just needs to start over. Okay. You could have found yourself in a third party situation. You could have found out somebody was lying to you. Okay. But there's something where you guys just had to start new. You had to start over. All right. So why is this Page of Cups reversed here? Let's see. Nine of Wands reversed. Yeah, you just saw something as bullshit, guys. You let it go. You dropped the burden of it. Seven of Cups reversed. You guys saw something exactly for what it was, and you were not interested. All right. You were trying to take a path of least resistance. You're not trying to bend over backwards for any situation here. So you know something was just not a good idea. So Two of Swords. Let's see why this is here. And hello, guys, to everyone who is here live. What's up? If you guys are new to the channel, welcome and thank you for being here. Why is this Two of Swords here? The Chariot reversed. For some of you, you were forced to have to make a very difficult decision. For some, you were deciding what to do in a situation that seemed out of control. Maybe you felt like you didn't have control of it. Okay. But you know deep down inside, there's something that's draining you. Okay. Marquita, I'm glad you caught it, sweetie. Two of Wands reversed. Something just wasn't the path for you. Like, I feel like there's just so much confusion due to not being in the right environment or around the right people or around the right person. You guys needed to gain peace by dropping something. Okay. You may have tried to return to this thing, or maybe someone tried to return to you, but there's just a lot of coldness there. All right. You guys have way more success just dropping that shit and cutting somebody out. Okay. Hermit card reversed. Let's see why this is here. The Devil card. Damn. Guys, listen. Guys, even if you saw the toxicity in something, all right, there is something you were not seeing. Because Spirit is saying, regardless of what you saw, you had no idea how toxic something actually was. Okay, maybe some of you didn't see the toxicity at all, but for those who are like, oh my God, that shit was crazy. If what you know is crazy, imagine what you don't know. Another thing you didn't know, though, is that this is setting you up for long-term success, stability, generational wealth. Things are happening in your life, guys. You're making this work. We have the Four of Wands reversed, the Page of Swords reversed, the Seven of Swords. Guys, for some of you, this could have been a person you dropped, a job or something you dropped, but there's something you guys walked away from. And for some of you, I feel like there was a communication, but despite what was relayed, it shows that somebody was holding back like vital information. And what this vital information consisted of was how fucking unstable someone's life is kind of going through, or someone's life is, or like what they're going through. I think deep down inside, you know that there's more to the story. I just don't think you know exactly what the more is, but you know there's more to the story. Okay. And guys, hold on. This is a time sensitive thing. Let me just get this person off my back. Oh, nice. Sorry, guys. Somebody just saved me $1,000 on something. Woo! Thank God. This is going to be an expensive weekend. Oh, man. Adulting. It'll be fun, they said. Why does life cost money, guys? Why does it cost money? Just trying to mind my business and stack my bread, not spend it. Knight of Wands reversed. Guys, I say this for every reading, but for some of you in here, you were the fucked up person, okay? Or someone just thinks you're fucked up for choosing a different path. There's something, guys, who's taking you out of character, Aries? Let's talk about it. Someone's taking you out of character. Like, I feel like y'all got some harsh words to say to somebody, or you're not, or it's like you're not talking to someone at all. All right? Someone or something toxic as fuck takes you out of character, guys. And that's what you're getting yourself out of. And you know, that's what it is. Spirit's like, yo, like, don't you see how this energy makes you feel, makes you react? Like, now we need to get you out of that. Okay. So like Spirit slowly took you out of a place where it's like you really had to protect yourself. Something needed to be done. Someone had to go. Guys, I'm looking at this. Somebody was not your friend, or somebody was not a genuine lover, or somebody was a bitch ass of a fucking boss, whatever it is. All right. Somebody was not real. Knight of Wands reversed. We have the Three of Wands, Eight of Cups reversed. So like I said, there's going to be an energy that tries to come back into your life, and you're going to be like, nope. And you're going to turn your back on it, and someone's going to think you're fucked up for it. Okay. For some of you, this could be someone trying to come back into your life, but you've like replaced them. So you turn your back on it. Like you're not accepting this. You're not interested. With the Hierophant reverse, you feel at this point that this genuinely like derails you from your life path. Okay. Why is this Page of Swords here? Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's just like this cold war between you and someone else or something else. All right. And it's like you're at so much peace when you let it go and you just see it and accept it for what it is. Like you're just, with this Five of Wands reverse, you don't want to fight, you don't want to argue, you don't want this pettiness. So problems are going away here. You're not keeping yourself in the shit. And guys, be like Marquita and Ruthie and say hi. Let me feel like I'm talking to people, not a computer. King of Swords, Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Moon card. Marquita, you said there's too many reversals. Boom, 5 upright for you. Okay? Guys, you cut out something that was so freaking problematic. And now don't you see how life is just more, just way more effortless? Like shit just seems to happen way better. You know what I'm saying? Seashells, what's up? What's up, Drea? Guys, like something, I'm sorry, something, it had to get out. Alyssa, how are you, my love? I was going to say sweetie, and then I changed it to my love. Some women don't like being called sweetie, so I'm like careful when I say that. We have the 10 of Wands reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, Temperance card reverse. Guys, you took the trash out or it took itself out. You feel me? Your soul did not resonate with this, guys. Your soul didn't feel safe. Okay, guys? I know that there's certain things or people that at certain times we cannot choose in our life. Like, let's say you're living with family and you're either too young or you can't afford to move out. All right? You're going to have to stick with that. You feel me? But guys, like, I'm talking about, what's it called? I'm talking about the people that we are able to choose. All right? Every single person that you choose to sit at your table, if your spirit doesn't feel comfortable around them, why the fuck are they at your table? Okay? This is spirit pulling away the things where it's like you truly did not feel comfortable. Okay, guys? We sense it when we're in a room. And we know the moment we leave that room, people are just going to talk mad shit. All right? I pray that each and every one of you weed out all those fake assholes in your life, okay? If you haven't already. But you're dropping the burden, okay? Thank you, Seashells. What's up, Jay? First card for the future. 10 of Pentacles. Guys, expect good money coming in. For some of you, this will be a raise, an inheritance, a lump sum of money just dropping. Maybe your loan's getting approved or your business is just popping. You guys can purchase a reading in the description below. All right, website's there. But yeah, guys, business could be good, but you had to deal with some shit. All right, you had to deal with some shit. You guys doubted for a moment that you'd be able to come out of something with your head above water. All right, but you did that. It's just life made you question, shit, can I really do this? Yeah, of course you can. All right, so King of Wands reversed, 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups reversed. Again, guys, this is the same energy of someone could think you're fucked up for not accepting their bullshit. Maybe somebody wants to get back with you, but you have someone else. All right. Or maybe you're feeling this way towards someone. You're not accepting them because they're a player. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm saying this with so much love. If you guys haven't already done this, you have someone in your circle that, like, don't you understand? Like, your quality of life is just less with them in there, like with them there. I need you to look at the 5 people closest to you guys. If you had to switch, let's say, for example, let's say you guys averaged everything that you were making together, and that's the money you're getting paid. Are you happy with that? Would you 100% switch lives with someone who's around you a lot? Would you be content in their life? All right. What I really sense, guys, here, and I'm sorry, I hope I don't offend anybody, especially if you have a lot of love for this person, but you're giving a loser straight access to you, or you were giving a loser straight access to you, and they are fucking up your quality of life. You are not going to be blessed in the way that you're supposed to be blessed around them. God just won't let it happen. I don't think you'd be able to handle your blessings with this sort of person in your life. All right. There's someone that takes you out of character. Like, are your friends and those around you, like, are they really doing things that are going to be in your best interest? Like, let's say, for example, you're head over heels in love with a girl. And let's say you have this friend who's single, who's running the streets, who's, living at each baby mama's house until the other one kicks them out and then they go to the other one. Like, let's say you're about to get married or you're about to propose. You probably should not listen to that friend's advice. All right. You probably shouldn't want to run the streets if you have someone at home that you really love and that it's solid. Be careful of who's advising you. Do me a favor, and before you take somebody's advice, guys, can you look at their life? And if you would be okay living in that life, by all means. All right. You want to purchase your first home? You're in your friend or boss's house and they have 46 rooms in the house? Okay. You could take advice from that person. But you about to buy a home and somebody's never left their town and they live in their mom's basement? They've never lived anywhere else? No. You're not taking the basement mole's advice, okay? Right, Willow? Right. Three of Pentacles. All right. Things start building. Guys, Three of Pentacles again. Expect money. All right. Expect it. Pale, thank you. Guys, so this shirt, I got it at wearthepeace.com. Where is, you spell it like you're wearing the shirt. So WEAR. So wearthepeace.com. Every purchase, guys, they donate it to like refugees or like, whoever in the world needs it. Ten of Pentacles. Why is this here? Guys, good money's coming in. You're coming up, okay? And guys, like, there was an energy around you that, like, either an energy around you or just something you were really focused on that it made you forget who the fuck you were. All right? Some of you could have just been like on social media a lot. And like, if your life is not 100% good, like, social media will fuck with the brain. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but people mostly only post the highlights of their life. Don't you dare compare your day-to-day to someone's trip to, I don't know, Aruba. Don't do that to yourself. Please don't do that to yourself. Okay? Make yourself feel better. All right? They got into an argument with the flight attendant on the way there, and now they're banned from that airline. Does that make you feel better? There you go. Okay. Dominique, if you're in here, thank you for the tip, sweetie. All right. So, guys, yes, a fucked up situation kind of had you not seeing who you were for a second. But guys, you're putting that work in. You're going to see success. I fucking promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Aries, are you ready? Guys, if any sign can handle this, this is you. You guys were the first here. Where does the zodiac start? It starts with you. All right. There's like, you guys can look online, but there's a lot of stories that talk about the zodiac signs and just the major arcana from the Fool card all the way to the World card, right? Or the Judgment card, whichever one is last. But guys, it's like, with Aries, you guys the story from Aries to Taurus, it's like, because I'm a Taurus, so I want to talk about it. So it's like we were able to like buckle down and like study things and find out like how to plant certain things because of you. Because you guys were the first out there and you're like, oh shit, we got people coming behind us. Let's make sure that we can get them there. You made the path. Aries, you're the fucking blueprint. You are the blueprint. Okay? A house can't be built without you. A country can't strive without you. You are the motherfucking blueprint. Don't you ever fucking forget that to build anything, you start with a fucking blueprint. Don't you ever feel small in front of stupid ass fucking people that go through God knows what when no one's looking, when it's behind closed doors and behind the scene. All right? It's human sometimes to look at people with envy or to be like, I wish I had their life. Guys, be so careful what you wish for. All right? There's rich, wealthy, affluential people killing themselves every day. Careful what you wish for. You never know what somebody's struggling with, okay? So don't ever envy anyone or anything they have. Please don't. Because if it's meant for you, God will allow you to have it without the bullshit attached to it. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Guys, y'all are going to be some very affluential motherfuckers. I'm telling you that shit right now. All right? You guys know those movies where it's like someone's dog gets sick and like they call a vet and they're like, oh my God, please, is there anything you could do? Anything you could do. Money is not an object. Absolutely anything. We have to fucking fly to Zimbabwe right now. We're out. That's going to be you. All right? It's going to be the mindset of money is not an object. How do we fix this? All right? And start thinking bigger, guys, if you're not thinking big already, because money, wealth, prosperity, love, it's a frequency. All right? Thank you guys so much. There's $3 million in my bank right now. It'll come. All right? Money is a frequency, guys. Love is a frequency. Success is a frequency. You need to find that frequency and then the rest will come. You don't have to know how it's going to come. Just get in the frequency. You are loved. You are paid. You are unbothered. Blessings on blessings on blessings. This reading is for all Aries placements, okay? But right now, whatever placement you have Aries in, that's where I see that this could be developing for you, okay? Like, let's say you're an Aries, whatchamacallit, Venus, like me. That's, how you love or whatever. This could be a very strong connection coming your way, a very strong connection that helps you bring financial stability, okay? But guys, regardless, like, you're coming into a huge blessing for a lot of you, all right? And it's after something that your soul was so uncomfortable with, all right? High Priestess reverse. Let's see why this is here. Marquita, thank you for the donation, sweetie. I appreciate you. Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, guys, that unstable shit you went through, it really had you questioning yourself for a moment. All right, and that's human nature. You go through some crazy shit, it's like, yo, could I have done anything to avoid that? Like, could I have? King of Pentacles reversed. I feel like for some of you, you could have been in a moment of lack, just in any part of your life, whether it be love, finances, spiritual peace, whatever. There was lack in a certain area. And while there was this lack, you really questioned, like, can I handle this? Can I do this? You're the fucking blueprint. Of course you can. It cannot be done without you. Okay? Yeah, that was tough. Yes, that was hard. You are not what happened to you. All right. That is an isolated event, guys. You are not what happened to you. You're going to grow from this. You're going to have a story because of this. You're going to be heard, guys. You're going to be heard. I know that shit was tough, but you're much better for it. Okay. And I know you're not over something that was really fucked up, like someone really just played it with you, or it's just like a messed up situation, all right, that you experienced. But again, guys, you are not that situation, okay? You are not always going to be the victim. You are not always going to be the abused, okay? You're going to get up and you're going to fight. Something or someone, guys, had you making bad judgment calls. Okay. I feel like maybe something uprooted your life. All right. But Spirit is saying this is when you build. And this is when you cut off people that you know you need to cut off, or things you need to cut off for you to be happy, for you to be able to build. Guys, this is about one step in front of the other. I don't want y'all going crazy being like, okay, in 2 months on this day, I need to have $5,000. You're going to stress yourself out. Okay. You need those $5,000 in 2 months? Fine. What can you do today? What can you do right now? As you guys are watching, what can you do to get you towards that 5,000? Don't look at it as anxiety. Look at it day by day. Don't worry about yesterday. You can't change shit. Don't worry about tomorrow. It hasn't happened. What can you do right now and today to get you to your goal? And that's what I need you guys to focus on. Okay. I'm going to pull one more card here. King of Cups reverse, Six of Cups reverse. For a lot of you, you took a hard hit on something. Like, I feel like something made you deeply emotional. Ooh. Guys, Spirit is saying something is going to grow from your experience. Something comes of this. Some of you even create businesses around this. I'll give you some examples. There's a lady in Japan, real shit, you can find it on YouTube, that she was in a very abusive relationship, extremely abusive. She got out, relocated, and you know what her business is now? She will help women all over Japan to escape their abusers. Shit, I'm sure if a guy's getting abused, she'll help him. You talk to her, she plans out everything for you. She plans out where you're going to be moving. She gives you like a new phone. She sets you up at your new spot. And let's say you only have, because in cases where you're running from an abuser, you can't pack a box the night before. They see that shit, that's your fucking life. All right. So she will deal with women like that they don't have time to pack and do this shit. She'll say, okay, he leaves every day to go to the bathhouse for 40 minutes. All right. And in 40 minutes, she will come with a van and a truck full of people, and she will get your life out of there in 40 minutes. She made her abuse a business. Some of you, what you went through, it's going to become something. Okay? I just thought about an Aries that I know that I love so much. I don't think they watch these readings anymore. So if you do, I love you. You know who you are. But they witnessed a suicide. And it just happened so fast in a way that they couldn't do anything. And imagine being there in the same place that someone does that. I feel like something like that could be turned into suicide awareness. All right, helping people to get out of that. A nonprofit. Look your problem or your trauma in the face and how can you help it? Okay? As this tarot thing grows, my guys, I'm going to give back to women. Women who are broke, abused, without direction, no financial literacy. I cannot wait to help each and every one of you. Okay? You can take your trauma and own that shit. Some of you will be doing that. You guys went through a lot, but there's justice in this. There's justice in this. And I think that a lot of you are feeling imposter syndrome. Okay? Because you're trying to figure out who you are and what you should put your energy towards. Okay? Guys, you're going to do something so big, and I don't want you to feel like an imposter while you're doing it, because it was literally made for you to do. All right? This is your calling. All right? God is handing this right over to you. You're taking the torch. And again, you are the blueprint. So don't be afraid of creating a business or anything, especially if it hasn't been done. Who better to create something that hasn't existed than an Aries? Okay? All right, guys, let's get some cards of advice. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about this. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below this video to donate. And my website is there also, guys, if you need a personal reading, okay? I have question readings, which are shorter. You just have a quick question, I answer it. Or if you guys want a long reading where I really tell you about yourself, then you guys can get the regular readings, okay? ML, I'm glad you're here. Four of Wands, stability. Six of Wands, equilibrium, stability. The Star card, wish fulfillment. Aries, from the bottom of my heart, I love you and you're going to be fine. You are going to be fine. All right? That struggle that you went through is going to be motivation for a new chapter of yours. And it's going to take off, guys. For some of you, you're going to be on the move while you do this, or you're moving to do this. All right? The world needs you, Aries. Nobody else can do this other than you. A lot of you will be turning into the person that you needed. Queen of Swords reversed. Knight of Cups reversed, the Justice card reversed. So something that really made you like closed off, or really made you have like a drastic view on life that may not have been the nicest view on life, that is changing you to have everything that you want. Okay? Life is funny like that. All right? Sometimes something so horrible can be an answer, or it could be a calling. What can you do with what you've been through? Okay? So guys, let's take out the T cards. What is the tea? What is going on? Lynette, you're very welcome, my love. Alyssa, that's amazing. Keep that up. Love, I'm so glad you're safe. Let's pull a few of these here. Journal, receipts. I'm telling you guys, like, some of you could really, like, this is a story. This is a hell of a story. All right. Some of y'all could write about this and sell books, start businesses based off of this. All right. And you guys have a lot of receipts. You do. Lynette, thank you for the 5, sweetie. We have plugged. All right. Something you went through, guys, it forced you to tune in more. Okay. There's something about pain and sadness, like, because we have to find beauty in everything. But anytime I've been in serious pain, it's made me more aware of other people's pain. It's made me more humble in a sense. It's made me more giving. Okay. I saw a video, I think it was staged. It seemed kind of staged, but it's something that I could see happening. But there's this guy that he threw gasoline all over him and he's about to light a match. And you see people literally grabbing their kids and like pulling them back and like just gonna let it happen. And who stops him out of all people? Because these are people going to work, going shopping, going to restaurants. A homeless man. Because it takes a certain kind of pain to see a certain kind of pain. Okay. So, guys, now that you've gone through something where you can see, there's responsibility that's going to come with it. And not something where you're like, oh, responsibility. Like, no, you'll be able to look a stranger in the eye and be like, yo, like, I know I don't know you, but you deserve to be here. You seem like you're having a tough day. Can I get you a coffee? That might have just saved their life. All right. Recognize that pain that you went through and help others in the way that you needed. Teach others how to help the person that you were before so that less of that could happen. We need outlets, guys. We need to get out of isolating ourselves with politics and with everything happening in the world. It's like everyone's against each other. Everyone's pointing fingers. It's this group versus that group and that group versus this group. God damn, we're all hurting. Why do we have to do this? Why can't we all just be a fucking village? I don't care what color you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care your political status. I don't care how much money you have in the bank. Be a good fucking person and help your neighbor. The world needs more of that. Okay? Politics, all the shit, they're doing a good job. They're doing this on purpose, guys. They're dividing us. I don't want this division anymore. I don't. It makes me so sad. It breaks my heart. My God, we're all against one another and I hate it. All right, on the table, interlude. So right now, guys, there's this pause. You guys are sitting with yourselves right now. And there's a lot going on in that brain of yours as to what's next. All right, as to what's next. Spirit is giving you this interlude right now. Spirit is giving you a moment to think about what you want. How are you going to turn this pain into a blessing? How are you going to turn this pain into your advantage? I had a sorority sister that years ago, she moved to Colorado to be with one of our frat brothers. Okay. I'm Sigma Lambda Gamma, and then we have Sigma Lambda Beta. Okay. So she moved out there to be with him. And she's a Taurus just like me. And I know moves like that, it's not easy for a Taurus. She switched schools, everything. They ended up breaking up, and my heart just broke for her. I'm just like, God damn, like, you're literally in a new place. Like, you're away from your friends, your family, everybody. And now this dude left you. So I'm just like, is she going to come back to our school? What is she going to do? When I tell you this girl is still in Colorado, graduated, getting paid handsomely, married with a beautiful child. I'm so proud of her because my bitch ass would have left. She said, no, no, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to make something out of it. She found the love of her life. All right, guys, stick with it and see where it goes. We have alien here, racing, focused. Okay. Some people might feel like they can't get as close to you as they may have before because there's just a lot that you're figuring out. And I want to go as far as to say that some of you have experienced so much that you could be an alien to yourself. You have to relearn who you are, or you have to, 2.0 version of who you were. Who are you after all of this? After all the pain, the drama, the stress, who are you? All right, but God's giving you a moment to figure that out. Synchronicities. You guys are going to notice that everything starts working itself together. Escapade. Okay. Aries. If you guys can, and I highly suggest this for you right now, and I do not suggest this for every sign at this time, but for you, I definitely suggest it. Do something out of the norm. Okay? Go somewhere you haven't gone. This says vacation, hideaway, adventure. I want you guys to go somewhere. I want you guys to do something. Even if it's a staycation, make sure it's a hotel you haven't been to, or if it's a hotel you've been to, make sure it's a room you haven't been in. All right? I want you guys to have an escape. I think that you're going to find yourself there. And this I'm not seeing in the cards. I'm just seeing this in my spirit. But I wouldn't do it with people that I know. There is power in traveling somewhere by yourself. That's when you get to be the most authentic version of you. I think that something like that would really, really work in your favor right now. I'm not saying you can't bring anyone that you know, but it's not the same. When you have a friend that they think they know you, and then it's like, let's say you go to Thailand or something and you have like this religious experience in your heart, like you don't want your friend to be like, oh, you're so fake, you never used to do that, bitch, stay home. Like, stay home. Okay? Like, experience that. And you're gonna see how many people are just like magnetized towards you. Okay? A lot of you're not, I feel like you guys, you're still going out, you still, see a friend or two. I'm not saying you guys are completely isolated, but I just don't feel like you're out there as much as you used to be. Okay? Something's done, guys. And it's changed the core of who you are. And that's okay. It was needed. All right? Legal. All right? For some of you, maybe there is legal proceedings and shit, or paperwork, court, whatever that's involved. I just feel like this was a very strong karmic moment in your life. And this is the one time where I don't say karmic as in like, oh, you deserve this, or oh, you've been a good girl, so you get this. I'm not talking about that sort of karma. I'm talking about karma as the lesson within itself. Okay? Not karma because something bad was done, or not karma because something good was done. Karma in the sense of what I just learned changed my life, and it will change me from here on out. Okay? Because a lot of you're desperately searching for, like, where do I fit? Where do you guys need me? Where am I most helpful? Okay? Sold. There's definitely something or someone, guys, that spirit doesn't want you around. All right, guys, you're not dumb by any means. All right. You know what certain things or people can turn you towards bad habits. All right. This is not a time to chill with your drug addict friend. You might want to chill more with the yoga and fucking juicing friends right now. Okay. Like, you don't want friends right now pacifying your bad habits or bad thoughts, guys. Um, right now, you need that person in the room that's like, hey, look at me. I love you, but get the fuck up. I'm not letting you. No, we're not sitting here. Get up, babe. Get up. We're going to do something. We're going to go outside. We're going to see the sun. We're going to feel better. We're going to get you walking. And what's that idea you had? All right. Well, I spoke to someone that can get you started on that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, you need that friend. Right now, you don't need the friend. Yo, 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 coming through with that handle of Henny. Please, guys, stay away from that friend right now. All right? Because there's a hamster wheel that you need to get out of. All right? You realize someone or something closely tied to you was just faking it. Okay? For some of you, you're faking it. For some of you, people think you're happy and that you're okay. And I'm not saying you're not happy, or I'm not saying that you're not happy or you're not okay. You know, you could be. But for some of you, it could be people not seeing the extent of how you're feeling something. Okay? A lot of you are in a place where you're thinking about happier times, and it's like you desperately wish you could go back in time to a safe place before all this shit went down. Okay? We can't go back. You need to create your safe place, guys. Racing, running, avoiding. Okay? Guys, some of you have been disassociating. All right? I don't want you to disassociate right now. All right? That's when you kind of just like check out mentally from a problem, and you're like, okay, if I ignore it, then it's not there. It's like when you don't check your mailbox, because if I don't see that bill, then it doesn't exist. Don't disassociate. Open the mailbox, deal with the bill. Okay? Some of you are straight up just avoiding certain people and get-togethers. Bounty hunter. Okay. For some of you, someone or something that you dropped is desperately looking for you. Could be your own family. Someone who did something fucked up to you is looking for you. They're not going to find you. That's done. No more poison, guys. We have settlement. Yeah, it's like, whether it's like an old lover, guys, or like a friend that is just not taking life seriously right now, don't settle for bullshit. Like, don't settle for mediocre. You're the blueprint. You're the drawing before it happens. You can literally make it anything. If you guys were like me when I was young and we used to draw tree houses, I didn't just draw a tree in a small little hut, right? I didn't do that. My tree houses had like 4 floors. They had an indoor swimming pool. They had a club room. They had a massage room. They had a bowling alley. What's good? If you're creating the blueprint, it can be whatever you want it to be. All right. So you can have a little hut in a tree, or you could be in the mega mansion in my tree. You know what I'm saying? You guys have the blueprint. All right. There's this poison that was around you or that is around you, and spirit is shaking you right now. Do not settle for this. This is not the life you were meant for. Wake the fuck up. All right, guys. And I'm not just attacking, I'm attacking myself too. I got that Aries placement too. But this is spirit just demanding that you be more present. Okay. History. And we have today. What you went through, that energy that you went through, is going to be transmuted into something that you're doing today. Guys, this really, I feel like if you guys later in your, late in your life, when you have to talk about your past and everything you went through, this is going to be one of those moments that changed who you are forever. Okay, so I know that it's a lot changing and a lot you have to go through, but guys, it's worth it. Okay. Don't be afraid if you don't fully know who you are because of all of this, because that's all coming together. Okay. But guys, look, the one thing I'll leave you with, guys, there is somebody around you that's very lost, and they enjoy being around you. All right, guys, I don't like it for you. I don't. Open your eyes and see who's around you. All right. I don't want you guys to settle for mediocre. I don't want you guys to settle for, being around people with no direction in life. All right. But there is somebody that they really want to be around you, and they do absolutely nothing for you. All right. This is going to be somebody that is facilitating your bad habits, as opposed to saying, I think you need help. And I know that there's times, I know you guys don't want to be told what to do. I know that. Okay. But there's times where we need that, guys. All right. Be careful with who you're around. Make sure you're not staying in this hamster wheel. Okay. Get rid of who you need to get rid of. Guys, you know who's going to make it in your circle and who's not. All right. I know life can change, and maybe the person you didn't expect does make it. But guys, when we look at what a person does every day on the in and out, show me what you did this week, and I'll tell you where I think you're going to be in 5 years. I love you, Aries. If this resonated with you guys can donate through any method below in the description. My website is there as well, havevibrationswithliz.com. All right. I love you guys. I'd be honored to read for you, so you can purchase that whenever you're ready. Take care, guys.